of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the Lord, shine in the dark.
And welcome to this divine voice, Marist vocation out of Africa. It has been custom that we start by inviting our audience to join us to make the life better than it has been. Today it is a great privilege to be with invitees in our studio. Greetings and welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
This divine voice Marist vocations. Kindly let us start our conversation by telling us who you are.
My name is Idris Jaffa. Idris Jaffa, yeah.
That's great. So, if it's possible, you can share with us your family background. Then we move on to our conversation.
Family background. In terms of culture, family background.
The family background is that your family, where you were born, and how you grew up, and where you attended your high schools, all that.
Okay. So I was born from a family actually in the coast of this country. Mombasa. We are 7 in our family. I'm the 6th one. I have 2 brothers, 4 sisters. I am a little one. The 7th, the last one, my younger sister.
That's
In primary, I started primary in the year 2007 until 2014. I completed my primary education and I joined high school from 2015 to 2018 before joining Marist in 2021.
That's great. It is said that each one has his own characteristics. If today you would pick only one word to describe yourself, what would it be?
One.
Yes.
From the where I've lived since I was born until now, I can say I'm just. Yeah, I can say I'm just.
That's great.
That can be the word, just.
A family is where we fetch our character and values. Which value and characters would you like to share to your classmates?
The greatest virtue. I can say being just is because you don't underrate, you don't upgrade. I mean, you find everyone to be just as equal as you. It's like you're living with your other selves. So you just be just. I can say being just is maybe the character they should have.
The character gives respect,
Yeah,
while wisdom gives knowledge. Thank you very much for sharing with us that value and character that you would like to share with your classmate, which you fetch in your family. Then, having said it, before joining the Marist National University College, which kind of institution you wished to study?
Institution I wish to study. That means the MIUC first choice university.
Yes.
I was actually wanting to join Egerton University, where I was actually interested in pursuing actuarial science. Egerton University was my dream university. It was the institution I dreamt. Though being at Marist, I feel like this can be that Egerton I wanted to. Just here, I can make that Egerton within Marist. Because Marist, I can say, is just that good for everyone. Yeah, it's very conducive. I can say so.
That's great by saying that Marist is very conducive.
Yeah, Marist.
Now, by seeing the way it is, what is that is motivating you to make Marist in reverse that Ericaton you wanted?
Now that it's conducive. I mean, all those that I wanted to achieve from Wigaton, that's what I can make it through Marist. I have the same belief, and it's in fact stronger than it was before. Because I can say,
Did you know Marist International University College before you joined it?
no, not really. I joined it the day I knew about it the day I found the letter, and I was like, "Ah, this is Marist International University." That's when I went through the portal and know what Marist was about,
That's
and I had no option to say no. I had to join.
Now, after receiving the letter, is indicating you that you're going to join the Master National University College. What was your feelings and expectations?
The motto, suggesting that we are the light of the world. And in my dreams, actually, I find myself to be a light. I have to shower that light so that everything will come to light. I believe in the motto. I believe in the motto.
That's great, believing the motto that being the light of the world, transforming the world into
Yeah.
the what you have acquired to this institute. Now, we can say what reason shaped you to choose the BBM you are doing right now?
Actually, as I said, I was interested in doing in pursuing actuarial science. Actuarial science is actually maybe it's an advanced form of financial accounting. Now that BBM is also like a part of the actuarial science because from BBM you can advance to be a financial accountant, financial whatever. And in the end, you can acquire the art of being an actuary from the BBM. So I can say BBM is just the background of what I want to achieve in life. So I've been pursuing BBM at Marist. It's just like making the background, the ground just suitable for my career. Yeah, I can say it's thing like that.
That's great. We aspire to take on our career, which make us who want to be, make us to benefit to the society which surrounded us, which we shall involve in. Now, by saying this, that after having this, your desire to start learning or doing business, now you are in Maris. What can you say about Maris National University College?
Marist. About Marist.
Yeah, maybe some people there outside they want to hear from you. What do you say about Maris?
As I said, Marist is that conducive. So, I mean, it's also, I can say the aspect of being just is upheld in Marist is among the core values because everyone in Marist is considered to be equal. Uh, So whether you come from a humble or a rich background, but as long as you are a Marist, that definition being a Marist is what everyone will desire. So I can urge, not all, but whoever can access Marist should do so. Because Marist is everywhere a student will wish to study. It's a campus that you do your studies on time. The it's just that conducive, yeah.
Yeah, by saying it must that kind of conducive, and even it as its name implies, Malta National University College, it has more than 30 nationalities. Then, what did you gain from this intercultural diversity you find in Malta National University College?
Yeah, actually, the diversity is what shapes it all. The variety of diversification, diversification in marriage is actually a great thing because we learn different cultures from, let's say, all over this Africa. Yeah, all over this Africa. There are guys from all over this Africa. So the true Africanity is defined in Marist, and we are all Africans. Yeah, that's the culture I really enjoyed at Marist. having known having known different guys from like I'm a Kenyan, I'm from Kenya, you're from Nigeria. Right? Imagine a Kenya, Nigeria. Yeah, it's a nice thing. The culture, yeah, it's a nice thing. I can say.
Yeah, that's great by saying that the true Africanist or Africanist is defined in Marist. That is great to hear this. Then, as a student, there is ups and downs. What do you see as the challenge you face as a student in this college?
The challenges, there are the normal challenges for students. Yeah, there are those. But from my family background where I come from, I normally, my father used to tell me that you don't take challenges to be challenges. Challenges are to be taken like opportunities so that you learn from the challenges and make sure that you find a long term solution for the challenges. And by then, you'll be the true definition of being a light of the world. So, challenges in Marist. There are the challenges, yeah. There are those challenges, but they are not, yeah.
We mentioned that the school motto is to be the light of the world. How do you think you are going to be that light after completing your studies here in Marist International University College?
Yeah. After the studies, what really, what will I really like to do is make sure, not make sure, but try. Now that education is the light, I'll really try to campaign, especially where I come from. There are lots of students who finish high school, but then campus is not that much taken to interest. Right? So they just finish Form 4, having good grades, but then because of life and other stuff, just they stop their studies from that point, and waste most part of their life because actually being in a campus, going through the life in campus, the studies and the certificates in general that one acquires from the institution, that will truly define what your end should be. And now even the government is supporting education. That's the after security is just education. That everyone should be educated for. So amongst the Africans was to eradicate poverty, illiteracy and sickness. So how do we eradicate poverty? Mostly when you are educated. Lack of education will really boost poverty levels. But if we're educated, I don't think if poverty will ever affect us. So education will be the priority. Yeah.
Hope you have friends or the students in high schools where you schooled, where you live. There is many students who are in search of the universities or the campus to start. What can you tell them about Marist University, especially for these ones who are looking the university to school themselves?
And the best thing is to actually first they should know that Marist is in Kenya. So first they should be aware that there is Marist and they should know the core values of Marist and to be able to live up to those values so that they can be really Marist. And for education, for them to access, there are the numbers, websites, yeah, telephone numbers. They can access Marist through that. But maybe from the, okay, I'll say will be the alumni. Then we are the ones supposed to spread the existence of Marist. We're supposed to preach that there's Marist and this is what a Marist should be. So from us also, they should get to know what Marist is all about and where it's found. Yeah.
That's great. So there is a scholar who said that the discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Still, our motto our core values as a Marist National University College, one of the core values is about self-discipline. How do you cherish this core value of self-discipline in Marist?
Yeah, actually, that aspect of self-discipline. You see, for an egg, let's use an phenomenon of an egg. If an egg, the pressure comes from inside the egg and it hatches, a chick comes out of that. But if the pressure is from outside and the egg is kind of like broken or hatched in such a way, maybe not a chick can come out. It's only the yolk and the whatever for eating and it's over. But that chick can come out and maybe it's a female one. So lay more eggs as in if it's a poultry, it continues. So I mean that pressure, inward pressure that hatched into achieve. That's how I believe self-discipline can make you achieve and meet all your objectives in life. It's self-discipline, yeah. Self-discipline actually is the core value that I really enjoy. Everyone should be self-disciplined before the discipline from outside. Other people like advice about, but you should be self-disciplined before you are being advised. If you're self-disciplined, that's when you'll take in advice. If you're not self-disciplined, you can't take in advice. So you should be first self-disciplined before you are advised.
You said it very well.
Self-discipline is the best.
When the power comes from inside the eggs gives the life. When it comes from outside, no life. Said it very. Being a Muslim or having been born in a background of Muslim, now we're given to come to study in a Christian institution or Catholic university. How did you adapt yourself to it?
As I said, I'm just. So even in cultural, I know we are from different cultures, different nationalities. So we are different. We are obviously different. So you can't. I mean, one can't just do whatever he used to do at his place. So at an expense of the other. You should just, yes, do it, but at your own expense, not at an expense of the other. That's where self-discipline also comes in. So you shouldn't change your way of life for the sake of others. That's what I'm saying. Now that it's a Catholic university and our Muslim, we also believe in one God. Yeah, we believe in one God. It's only the scripture. But even the prophets are just, it's only that others have English names, others are Arabic. But I believe, because my name is also a prophet's name. In the Bible is Enoch, and in the Quran is Idris. Yeah. So that's what I believe. It's just, we have the same destination. It's only that the ways are different.
You have said it very well. You have the same destination, but different ways. Our founder, Master Champagne, he said it once. We are different but complementary. Whenever I come from, as you said it, there are the various ways, but all of us we meet to the safe destination.
Yeah.
So, do you have any last remarks you would like to pass to your fellow students, your followers, or other people, regardless their age or wherever they are?
Remarks. That's ethical and religious stuff. So you should just be just. I mean, I'll just preach for that one. Yeah, be just in life, so that whatever you do, whatever you're supposed to do, you do it. Yeah, at your expense. If it's at others' expense, it's for their benefit, not for their losses. And the other thing is that we should really value education. Education is the light. This is the key. It's the key of life. So we believe in God. So God is the key of life. Because it's the giver of life, right? God is the giver of life. But education Even in the Quran, our Prophet was ordered to look for education. That's the first command. Ikra, read. Was ordered to read. And was just to find knowledge. For as far as China, from Arabia to China, if you will have to work to find knowledge, you should do so. So knowledge is knowledge is priority. You should find knowledge. And as our forefathers said, we should eradicate poverty, illiteracy, and sickness. Education can do that. So now that being Marist now that supports education, I think it's a great thing. Yeah, we support education. There are guys who really need to learn, really need to read, achieve those degrees, masters, PhDs, so that they can support what our forefathers went wrong. We should set it right. So I can say education, only then. Yeah.
It's great to hear how education is life-giving and gives us to change and transform the world in which we live. Now, I would like to thank you very much for having honored my invitation. Come talk to us. I don't take it granted. I know it's special. You sacrifice your time and can come talk to us. Thank you very much for having honored your invitation. Thank you very much to our audience who are following us wherever you are. Continue to support us by watching our channel and share it, comments. See you next time.
You are the light, you are the light. We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation. And we are Marist, agents of transformation and development of humanity. God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other. You are the light, you are the light. We are the light of the whole world. And we are Marist, agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority. Concern for the poor, integrity and generosity, patriotism.